Hey guys, I haven't seen too much posted about the witch yet, so I thought I would do a quick video. It'll probably turn in longer than I want it to be, but I thought it'd be helpful, just some tips and tricks that no one's really posted yet. So one thing, which I'm kind of showing you all right now, there is an opportunity without her even talking and with just the glowingness from the broom and her eyes moving, without her mouth moving, which I actually kind of am happy about that, which is kind of what I've loved about the skeleton and the Inferno, if you don't want that. She does turn off, but then back on again, kind of that repeat and everything. So as you can see here. I also think it's interesting when she does talk, her clacking of her teeth that some of you all have noticed in like the 2 other videos that I've seen isn't actually as bad as some of the others. Maybe it's just this one isn't as bad on a manufacturer perspective. But if so, I've seen a lot of people saying like, bumpers or felt pads like for the bottoms of your chairs, and using Gorilla Glue is a great option, which I've already ordered, just hasn't come in yet. Another thing that I wanted to point out, just some stuff, just as a heads up, is the buckle on her hat, which, sorry, can't see it very well. But the buckle that's on the top of her hat moves around a whole lot. So I'm actually going to use that Gorilla Glue so that way it stays in place, because the hat goes over on top of her head, and you'll see in some of the pictures. And it is supposed to be Velcroed on right on her forehead, but I could see it almost coming off potentially. So we'll see. It will be really interesting to see once we get our first storm here. And the other thing, which hopefully we'll post an update once we do put her outside here when it gets a little bit closer. So my neighbors don't think I'm too crazy, but I guess who cares, right? Just about the like stabilizing her. Since we do live in Texas, here in Dallas, it can get windy. My husband is probably going to put, because back here, see the purple part? That is actually all the way up attached. You can't tell just because you think that's it and it ends, but it actually doesn't. It actually goes all the way up and is attached to this part right here. We're gonna have to probably put some sort of hole to help stabilize her so she stays a little bit better. There are no cables like what comes with Skelly or Inferno for her at all. So I definitely recommend getting some bike cables. The 30-foot, most likely, I think would probably be the best. You can get those off Amazon. They're really good, steel sturdy ones with the really good trampoline stakes that have the swirls in them. But like I said, those are just a couple of the things that we've noticed. And the last and final piece of advice. So see the sensor right there? That's where the sensor for her to go off. We were having a difficult time in the instructions that said that there's 3 connectors that's supposed to connect all together. We couldn't find the 3rd one. Well, it failed to mention that the connector is actually attached to the actual outfit itself. So it doesn't say that in the app for that built app, I think is the name of our Blit app. And it's not on the instructions, the paper instructions as well. So I hope that all helps you out as you get your witches in. I'm really curious, like I said, with some of the modifications and what you guys see to do. So I hope this helps. Happy hunting.